Hello everyone. This is Very 102 Genre Remix taught by Professor Jess Villier. And today our topic is how to judge a good film and what contributes to a good film. So let's first dive into some interviews. Hello.
嗯，
So what's your name?
张子谦。
Here is an interview about films. So here are some basic questions. How often do you watch a film?
I watched it for few months.
You can count it in a year. For example, 2 times a year, or how often?
One time a year.
So you watch a film 1 time a year? Okay.
Or less.
Okay. I'm interested in your opinions. I think your opinions are very important. So, what kind of films do you like? So, you don't have a favorite film type?
Yeah.
Then, let's talk about what do you watch often?
I play TikTok.
So could you remember your last time watching movies?
A few months ago, the哪吒 2.
Okay. So you said that you watch TikTok explanation of movies, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do you think the films are important to you and what are their influences on you?
When I want to relax, and I am free, I will choose to watch a movie for relax.
For relax. Okay, I see. So what could you get from these films that make you relaxed?
I just watch them for fun.
For fun.
I can gain some happiness.
Okay, you gain some happiness. So I think film explanation, this type of videos could also be counted as films in your situation to make further surveys. So do you like old films?
Huh?
Do you like old films?
Yes.
So, compared to films nowadays, what's their strengths? What's their pros? What do they do better than films nowadays?
I don't know. I think it depends on the quality. The I can't tell the difference between the old and the new one.
Okay. So below are 4 areas, and you have to choose 2 of them that you are interested in to make further surveys. A is shooting techniques. It is how to shoot a film. B is plots. Do you know plots? So plots is 情节 in Chinese. Then do you know it? C is real experiences in cinemas. So it is watch films in real cinemas instead of watching them on a stream platform like Bilibili or YouTube. Okay, and D is different cultural backgrounds. Is you watch films that are not just Chinese cultural based on Chinese cultural background.
So I may more like B and C.
The plots and real experiences in cinemas.
Yeah.
Okay. So could you explain an enjoyable film experience with 2 areas you chose?
can't remember. Exactly. In fact, I didn't watch movies often.
What about your last time experience in a cinema?
Few months ago.
With all of students in ZGUI to watch Naja 2?
No, earlier than that. When
So could you explain it further? So let's talk about some memorable film explanations you have watched. So could you remember?
It's a film about
It seems that you can memorize the films well. So let's end the interview. Thank you. And Jerry.
Hi, my name is Jerry.
So there are some basic questions. How often do you watch a film?
Not quite often, maybe 2 per year, I guess so.
2 films per year?
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of films do you like?
Comedy. Yeah.
So why do you like comedy?
What do you mean by what? You mean what kind of comedy?
No, why? Oh, okay. Then next question. Do you think films are important to you, and what are their influences to you? Influences on you?
Not quite a lot, but I watch a movie to entertain myself, but not to learn something.
Oh, okay. So Jerry's purpose is to entertain himself by watching movies. Then what could you get from films? So you said the entertainment or any other things?
No, just the enjoyment.
Okay. So next part is about the research related questions.
Uh-huh.
Do you like old films?
Old films, not quite a lot.
Then why don't you like old films? Because they couldn't provide you some entertainment or other reasons?
I mean, they could, but I just watch them less than the new films. New films are refreshed or something. They're just the new.
Okay, I see. Then there are 4 areas. You need to choose 2 of the areas that you are interested in. So the first area is the shooting techniques. The second area is plots. And do you understand their meanings?
Yeah.
The third area is the real experiences in cinemas. And the fourth area is different cultural background. So, have you remembered the areas, or would you need me to repeat?
Shooting plot, cultural background, and
real experiences in cinemas is that you watch movies in cinemas instead of stream platform like Bilibili or other things.
Oh yeah.
So which 2 areas are you interested in?
I'm more interested in the plot. My first priority is the plot.
Okay.
And after that comes the shooting skills.
Okay. So could you explain a film experience with the 2 areas you choose? The film experience that you like.
Yeah, a recent one. during the winter vacation. I saw the movie, the Minecraft movie,
Okay.
and its plot is quite common, but yeah, it is a comedy, so its plot may be not that powerful.
Or logical.
But yeah, for the shooting skills, I appreciate the shooting skills, combining combining some fictional elements, and the real person, since it's a real person movie.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So nowadays, some directors use AI tools to generate plots that uh, that easily meets people's need. So do you think that is a reasonable way to make films?
Yeah, I think AI tools should be adopted, but not abused. Oh, there's a bug. Ah, there's a bug here.
Then, what makes the Minecraft film stand out?
Wait.
So what makes the Minecraft film stand out out of the areas we told?
I guess the elements from the game Minecraft itself makes it stand out because it's a movie that specifically designed for Minecraft players, and it has many Easter eggs or some Minecraft features, Minecraft elements that can resonate with the audience. If you are not a Minecraft fan, I mean, you just can't appreciate, I guess.
So you think the Minecraft film's elements make you feel familiar with the elements?
Yeah.
It's more natural to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Just every
there is a bit, so we don't need to. So let's continue.
uh-huh.
So yeah, you. So the elements are more natural too, and other things that make it stand out.
The enjoyment you can get from the comedy itself.
Hmm. Yes, and do you have any philosophical thinkings after you watch the film that the director wants to deliver to you?
Not really,
Okay,
since it's just a comedy.
okay, I understand.
Maybe it has some can recall some memories of retro games, yeah, in its plot, but not quite much.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Okay.
you. So what's your English name?
My English name is Francis.
Okay, it's an interview for Francis. Uh, Here is some basic questions. How often do you watch a film?
Mm, Once a month.
Okay, once a month. Okay, better than Jerry. What kind of films do you like?
I like sci-fi movies and some animes or cartoons.
Okay. So, do you think films are important to you, and what are their influences on you?
Yes, I think they are important to me, and well, actually, they can relax myself and maybe because I love to learn about some new stories. So it is just like reading a book and allow me to know more stories about the whole world.
And you have some thinkings after watching the film, right?
Yeah, of course.
So, then there are some research-related questions. Do you like old films?
Yes, I like some kind of old film like Titanic or some other films.
Why?
Because I think old films show old thoughts. I think they are mirrors of the old society, and because I'm a fan in history, so I'm looking forward to learning something about the old time.
Yeah, your opinion is very interesting. It's very good. I like your opinions. Um, then, which two areas or the four following areas are you most interested in? And you need to choose two of them.
Okay.
A is shooting techniques, how to shoot. B is plots. C is real experiences in cinemas. It means that you watch a film in a cinema instead of on Bilibili or other stream platforms. And then D is different cultural background. So which four? Do you need me to repeat them?
Maybe please repeat A and B to me. Thank you.
Okay, A is shooting techniques. B is plots.
Plots.
C is real experiences in cinemas, and D is different cultural backgrounds.
I think C and D are more important to me.
Okay. So could you explain a enjoyable film experience with the two areas you chose?
Yeah, of course. Well, the first area is a sci-fi movie. When I was watching The Wandering Earth 2, the Wandering Earth 2 in the cinema. I was watching in IMAX screen, and the exciting sound, the exciting story, and the some exciting things made me feel relaxed. And because that movie was because I watched the movie on the first day of the new year, so I think it made me feel like fire, and it's a good start for my new year.
Yeah, such great films deserve to be displayed on the huge screens.
Yes.
So the experience is better than watching them just on stream platforms, right?
Of course. Yeah, and for the anime, I have just watched I don't know how to translate. Maybe the Lonely Rock. You know.
You can say it in Chinese.
孤独摇滚.
Oh, okay.
Lonely Rock in the cinema. I think, well, because that is not such an exciting movie. It's more relaxing. So I had a good rest actually in the 2 hours. After watching it, I felt very happy and relaxed. Yeah.
What about the different cultural background you chose?
Well, different cultural background because I'm not just a big fan in Chinese movie. I also watch like Hollywood, Bollywood, and maybe Japanese, Korean movie, and so on. So, well, maybe let me share a story. I have watched a movie called in Chinese 首尔之春 last year, and that's a story about the politic of the Korea of South Korea. So in that movie, I had a wider view of the Korea government and the Korea culture. So it's quite different from China or America or some other places. So I think that enriched. So I think that experience enriches me a lot.
So you don't think there are some misunderstanding because of cultural difference, and you just tolerate the different cultures, right?
Yeah, I think I can accept them.
Okay. So, what especially makes the film? You have told me 3 films: the 孤独摇滚、首尔之春 and the Lord of the Rings. So what especially makes these films stand out of the areas you chose? Think.
Well, maybe for the Wandering Earth 2, it is outstanding because it's actually, if you speak of the whole world, it's not that outstanding in a sci-fi movie. But in China, actually, it's a breakthrough sci-fi movie in China. It has huge and exciting making. So I think I'm very happy to see such a Chinese sci-fi movie. And well, for the well, maybe for 孤独摇滚 because actually it is not something new. The movie is just
A collection of the
yeah, a collection of the old episodes. So I think because it's the episode themselves are good themselves. They are very good and eye catching. And
yeah.
and for the third one, I think yeah, I think the Showa Zhichun is the most special one because it's it talk about real historic stories.
And you can have some philosophical thinkings after you watch the films.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's all for the interview. So, my basic idea is to learn what a good film is. But then I think it is too subjective just based on the material I learn, the essays that I compose. But then I realized that I can have some surveys to see what people like to further learn about what is a good film and how should we shoot the films. So then I asked some interviewees about the basic questions about how often do you watch a film and what kind of film do you like, and the questions so on. Actually, then let's make a conclusion. So Ziqian seldom watch films, and Jerry watches film twice a year. Francis often watches films. So why I dive into the frequencies? I think the frequency is related to whether they like films and their purpose of watching films. So as you can see, Ziqian seldom watches films, and he likes TikTok film explanations. And the last time has been it has been a long time since he watched films. So Jerry watches comedy. Uh, they watch films both for fun or entertainment. But Francis watches scientific films. I'm not saying that comedy or TikTok film explanations are not good, but scientific films and he watches other types beyond entertainment. He uses it to relax, and he always has some philosophical thinkings after watching the films. So if you want to learn about the details, you can watch the interviews, previous interviews, uh, about whether they like old films. So Zixian thinks his like old films depends on the specific films. Because some films may be good, but some may be bad. And Jerry thinks he has no preference of the old films because the new films could give us fun with the time. And then Francis thinks he loved old films because he could learn a lot from the old films. He could learn how people lived in old time, not old time, in last century before. And then he could have some philosophical thinkings to make him step further. So, about the research related questions, I asked them four aspects I have learned. The first is shooting technique. Second, close real experiences on different cultural background. For Jerry, he chose the shooting technique and plus. For Francis, he chose the experiences and cultural background. Because the information is too much, so I think you can watch the interviews and learn how they think about these aspects. So, I will use these three films by agents Warren to learn these four aspects. So these two films are about film shooting technique. So let's watch the first film. So as you can see, the magician just swallowed the fire, and he gave the bread is just like how the bread is baked. It's an analogy used in this video. This is how Warren shoots this film. It shows that baking bread is just the magician in the people to make their livings. So this is what the film wants to convey. And then the beginners and I. So as you can see, in this film, the technique used is the director features his hand. You can see some freckles, wrinkles on her hand to express her philosophical thinking about the fleeting time and the aging of people. So you can see that different film shooting techniques make the film colorful with different feelings. About the plots, so let's see this film.
Il faut voir, regarder ce film. Je le vois, je le trouve pas trop mal. Je me dis, mais il faut faire du cinéma. Et mon père, effectivement, Je dis, bon, bah, alors, si vous croyez que qui peut faire quelque chose, alors on partira à Paris. Je partais à Paris au mois d'octobre suivant.
So, as you can see, the person is Wardar's husband. He is going to die, and in this film, Wardar combined the scenes in the man's childhood, adulthood, and his old time. She just combined them together to show. To memorize him. So this kind of clause just touches me. Then about the real experience in the cinemas, I think that some good films, just like the Francis said, they deserve to be displayed on a huge screen to give audience more experiences, more feelings than just seeing them on some streaming platforms. About different cultural background, you can see that all these films are French films. But as a Chinese, like in the beginners and I, the plantings is very familiar to me because the seeds just grow and grow. They can grow into some plants. All the things in different cultural background could have same feelings could deliver same feelings to the audience. So that is what I'm going to talk about. And what makes these films really stand out is how the director wants to show. She just wants to show his philosophical thinkings to the world and to impact on different peoples, to make their treasure their lives, to just look around their atmosphere. Uh, but this is just what I thought when I finished my essays. But when interviewing them, I noticed that the films couldn't just deliver their thinkings. They could have different purposes. For example, Jerry and Ziqian think they use the films to have fun and entertainment. This is a really important purpose of the films. So I would like to say that judging a film is a very subjective thing, and we couldn't use a fixed standard to judge the film. That's all. Thank you.